Hello everyone, so today we're going to be talking about keyholes, what a keyhole is, and how to use it in your individual tactics. So what is a keyhole? A keyhole is exactly what it sounds like. It's a hole where you put your key in the door. So I'll throw up an image here where you can see what a keyhole looks like. Now if you stand on one side of the door and put your eye up to the keyhole and you look through, even though it's a tiny hole, because your eye is so close to that opening, you can see a large portion of the area on the opposite side of the door, right? So if you're a kid, you can stick your eye through the keyhole and you can peep through, or like peepholes on hotel doors and stuff like that, right? You put up your head to this small little look through and you're able to see almost the entire opposite end of the door. So it works very similarly in firefights, right? So let's say we have a door, and I'll draw this in Microsoft Paint, but let's say we have a door right here, and we're in a top-down perspective, right? And this is let's say the west side of the door, and this is the east side of the door, right? Now, let's say the west side, actually, let's say the east side are the defenders, right? So the east side is where I'm at. Right? That's where I am. I'm static. I'm trying to hold this position, and I'm trying to get a good defensible position where I can observe a lot or a good amount without getting shot as much. And let's say there's a keyhole right here. Okay? So if you're far enough away from the keyhole, depending on the size of the keyhole, you can manipulate how big that hole is, right? So for example, if this hole is a significant size, I can make this hole smaller by getting closer or further away from the door, right? If I'm closer up to this opening, the hole is going to appear larger. I have more angles to cover. I can also see more angles, right? But if I'm further back, like here, the hole is going to seem much smaller. So you can manipulate the size of the keyhole by standing at a certain distance from it. Now, let's just say we're going up to this keyhole here, and we want to get pretty close to it so that it's a good amount of size that we can see through, but we're not getting too close to where we can't manage all those angles. Now, what I can see from here is pretty much everything within this scope, right? I can cover all this terrain while keeping my point of contact, my exposure to this single point right here. Now, what that means is I'm only engaging things that I can see, and that keeps me from getting shot at from angles that I can't cover. For example, let's just say over here on the right, let's just say I'm out in the open. There's no cover. There's nothing, right? Once again, just the way my human eyes work, I'm going to be able to see this much. But now I don't have any walls, any cover at all, so I can be attacked from all these different angles, right? Because I have no cover, no concealment controlling it. So a keyhole is just a very, very exaggerated or very, very controlled area where you're able to sit behind cover and look through and control the angles you're shooting through. So let's get rid of all this and move to the practical example. So in this example here, it's a Squad Ops One Life event, and we're on the second floor of a building. So this is the second floor. There's a balcony outside the second floor on the west side. So this is the balcony, and there's also a stairway. So we'll have that stairway right here, okay? Now, thing to note is that this stairway and this balcony have zero cover. There's no handguards, there's no handrails, there's no short walls, there's nothing. You could walk straight off this balcony and straight off these stairs. That's just how the building is in Squad. Inside the second floor room, we have one door and one window. Now, you might think, hey, on the second floor of something, you want to have a ton of windows and you want to be able to see a ton of stuff. The issue with that, once again, is that while you can see a lot, that means enemies can see you too. Whatever you can see, the enemy most likely can see you, okay? So if you see them, they can probably see you. Now, what we're going to be demonstrating here is I will be, for this practical example in the video, I'll be sitting within the room, playing these two small angles. It's a very short, small amount of vision that I can see. So, for example, I can see here, and I can see everything over here. That's all I can see from the second floor. That's all I want to see. If you started punching holes in the second floor building here and opened up this wall, yes, you'd be able to see all of this area out, but that means that you could get shot in the back while controlling the west or the south angles as well. So a keyhole is knowing that you're going to lose visibility for the added advantage of having that safety and controlling your angles. Okay? Whereas if we want to stand out in the balcony and have perfect eyes because there's no walls here, yes, there's something blocking my eastern lines of sight, right? This whole room. But everything from my 12 to my 6 through 9, right? Everything from here, I'd be able to see. And in turn, they'd be able to see me. So it's just making sure that you're managing these kind of angles while you're in game, ensuring that you know what can see you, and putting up something in between you and the potential threat while you're scanning a different sector. All right, and I'll throw up a couple of pictures. There's some keyholes and murder holes like in game already. Like Squad has windows and actual murder holes on the walls. It's important to note that as you start putting, let's say there's a wall and you bipod in the keyhole, right up against it, like this is the wall, once again, top-down view, and you bipod on the wall, you still have a shit ton of angles to cover because you're so close onto the wall pretty much. Whereas if you were to pull it back just a little bit and use this keyhole right here and sit a little bit further away from the door, you can now control directly what is engaging you on the opposite side. So this is why in Squad we tell people not to hug the windows as much, why you want to shoot from within the room a little bit. Once again, situation dictates if you need to bipod up on the wall and get that stability, or you need to get closer to the threat, then do so. But for the most part, if you're just trying to work angles, it's very similar to pieing off a door, right? You want to just work these angles from a reasonable distance off the door so that you can considerably reduce the amount of eyes to your position, right? And you can work those angles instead of just sitting here and being lazy and whipping your head back and forth to scan all this. If you back off and use your footwork and use your actual positioning to scan different angles and slice this, you can in turn stay alive a lot easier because you're reducing the amount of exposure that your body has. So just be cognizant of your position when you're playing Squad. You'll see it in use during today. I know it's going to be a little slow because we are using this for static defense. Once again, like obviously by looking at this example, you're not going to be using this in an offensive capability because, you're very static. You're behind cover. You're going to be staying there and working those angles. You're not exactly advancing towards enemy with this tactic. This is meant for static positions where you want to control the angles and decrease the amount of eyes to your position. So once again, the pros are increased safety. The cons are less visibility. So once again, situation dictates if you need to be on this balcony and you need to be serving as like an observation post, do it. But if you're ready for contact and you're expecting contact, keyhole's going to be safer. You can still see almost as much, but it's going to be a lot safer. Maybe a little bit slower, but hey, you're alive. So thanks so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think of this informal guide. This has been a while since we've done any kind of informative video. And if you're looking to pick up a copy of Squad, head over to karmakut.com. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I've got pretty decent eyes, 247 out of our compound, watching that hole that goes into the river.
Roger. If we get lucky, we've got enough of our friendlies here where they won't know which is the actual target compound. So just longer we could get stealth, and the more our friendly guys get in position, the better we'll be.
Roger.
Copy.
Alright, Dave, with friendlies nearby, you're clear, you're okay to expose yourself a little bit, look in here to the east, southeast. Soup Kid, make sure you're looking west.
One contact out the west, two contacts out the west, drop two coming out the northwest side. They're coming northwest to south, I just dropped two of them.
Roger. Good work.
Scared the shit out.
I got
frags, cover.
It's coming up.
Frags out,
Oh, frags.
It's on the south.
It was from the northwest.
Oh, that was northwest? No.
I think so.
More frags, more frags.
Northwest.
I gotta fix my audio.
Alright, hold tight. Watch the doorway.
Northwest door. Northwest door. Yeah, I'm covering it.
Alright, Dave, turn that room west.
One on the west door, peeking the right side. West door, peeking the right side.
Northwest door. Roger. Roger corners.
He's not pied off yet. Still in that door, west side, right side.
We're smoking northwest. You got frags, guys. You might want to toss them before the smoke fills.
Oh no, this smoke.
Yeah, Yeah, far west, or north, like west-northwest of the compound. So just get
They're
eyes on that
smoking out real good.
Let command know we have contact close north, close west. He's doing the best he can. It's up to us to hold him off until they get here.
The smoke.
How
I'm
copy?
so dialed in, solid.
Solid up.
Alright, I'm still watching 265. Let's make sure
Yeah, they're coming around that
everyone's watching
right
the
door
corner.
that I can't see. Dude, I'm so zoned
smoked
in
off
right
store.
now.
Same.
Dave, keep eyes on this east.
Did anyone go down?
Flanking us.
Yeah, I
They
got
will
it.
circle around us, so we should be able to kill them.
This smoke is getting worse. I still have partial eyes on the west entrance.
Roger.
I'm just suppressing.
That's, what was that, Rocket Arty?
Yeah, Rocket Arty coming in. So, battlefield update. This looks like one squad maybe on our north. There's also squads out to the west of 2. Hence the slowness of our reinforcements. So keep holding your corners, guys. Good work so far.
I hear movement to the outside on the northwest.
Yeah,
they're right on.
West door.
I'm watching the west. I still have
Give
eyes
him
on the
cover.
west. I got contact. 060.
Roger, 060.
Remember, guys, they have to push us. So
Fuck.
if you plan on peeking them, just make sure you don't die, please.
iPod, please.
We'll make it
Alright, squad 1. Great job so far. We've got 8 guys left outside the perimeter, and then it's us. You know how I told you it was all about us? It's coming through.
Incoming Arty, incoming Arty. Coming in from the northeast.
We're on target.
The Arty's coming in from the west. Make sure
Is
you
it west?
They're on target.
Oh, motherfuck.
Lots coming in north. Lots coming in north. Be
Roger.
wary of windows and doorways.
Got contact pushing in the open, direct east.
Alright, get ready guys. They're
Alright.
pushing us.
Stoop, Dave, that's you guys.
That's 100 meters out-ish.
Hold
Come
on
on.
there. To the east.
Oh, shows rockets.
I still think they're across the river.
They are across the
Hold your
river.
corners, guys. Stay frosty.
Can't see over that wall.
Lat 5-5 in the gap. There's a rocket 5-5 in the gap. Scratch one. Still rocket in the gap 5-5.
Looks like they're
across the
pivoting to come hit us from our direct east, maybe even southeast. Over.
Rocket hit.
Understood. Alright, come on, relay that chain of command, and 4 looks like they might be in a good position. Albeit they're 3 strong.
Still a sizable force out to our west.
Yeah, understood.
AR's
He's at the
down
gap,
and loading
60
real
Karma
fast.
With the rocket.
Yeah, 4's right on the same wall as them. Loading.
Dave, if you can get eyes direct east, somewhere around near 4, there are contacts. You'll see them pop up.
Yeah, I'm looking
That
direct
general
at spot
vicinity.
4.
In the riverbed, 2-2
Right there,
north.
I can
The,
see him.
the
It's in my dead spot.
he pushed to the north. He's pushing west. He's coming around the north.
Contact
Copy.
pushing to our northwest.
260 west.
260? 260 west.
Yeah, crawling. He's prone.
How many you see? How many?
Just.
Alright, if you
If
see
you got
him,
a
shoot
clear
him.
shot, take it.
260. I got eyes on. They're pushing western door, right side.
Yeah, fire. Fire.
A whole fucking squad, man. A whole fucking squad coming from our west.
Dave,
A whole bunch of bad dudes coming in from the west, boys.
Alright, get ready guys. Looks like they're gonna push us on our west side.
They may push north at the same time. Hold all your corners.
Grenades.
Grenade coming in.
We lost someone.
Corners.
Alright, nobody else died in AIDS. Nobody else died. Thank you.
I'm
You're
taking
down.
things
Right
else,
window, right door, west door. I don't know if I got him.
Yeah, I don't think you got him. Can somebody put a frag out
West
there?
door of our compound?
West door of our compound, right hand side.
Corners, guys.
North
every
west.
entry.
Tag
West
him.
door.
Tag. North door. North
You
door.
need to-
Tag
They're
him.
creeping
I
around
can
door north.
watch
We
if
need
they-
some. We need eyes.
Hey, just a heads up, I'm probably about to get
I'm watching the
ladded
They're
or
smoking the
grenaded
north
out.
Roger, if you can get down.
I'm not gonna be able to get that.
They're smoking northern door. Tagged one
They're
guy.
rotating around.
I just killed one north. Just killed a squad.
Careful, north door again.
Hi, Dave.
We just lost him. We have no eyes on north door. No eyes on north door.
That's alright.
Yeah, I'm
That's
watching.
alright.
I'm also watching northwest door.
We
Stay
lost
safe to grenades. They have to come in and dig us out.
He's bandaging. He's bandaging. Fuck, I want to push him so bad.
All right, Dave. Yell when you see it.
Hold strong, get kills. Hold strong, get kills.
I am surprised.
Right, west door, right side again. West door, right side.
Storm, if they push in, I got it.
West door, right side. Double smokes.
Smoking west. Smoking west.
Watching the west door 264.
Solid.
Stupid, you
Turn
moving
back
around?
east.
Yeah, a little
North door.
I got him. He's
North
dead.
door.
He's down. He's down. I got him.
bit. Razor wire.
Good,
Nice.
good stuff.
2 at least on the north side.
Still got a guy in the north door.
Yep,
Two at least on the north side.
I'm watching.
Who's got
Copy,
eyes north
watching when
side?
they push
Anyone?
in. Me? Yep. Sebby does. They push
Alright, who
in, I
else?
got him.
Fuck.
Eyes east as they creep around to this hole.
Oh, did that not arm? Is
That was
what
no. That blew up on the first. West door. West door. West door. Tagged him once.
Northwest door. One down.
Got another one. West door.
Copy.
Reloading.
Northwest door is breached.
They're inside. They're inside the
Down.
compound, northeast side.
One down. One down.
He's bandaging. He's bandaging. Anyone got a frag?
Just hold it. Turn your sights, yeah, to the north here, to the
Really?
Northwest
northwest.
frag.
I'm gonna have to load in a second.
Still got smoke in the western door.
Got it.
Come on, this smoke.
Watching that smoke.
I still have partial eyes on
Copy
west
that.
door.
Shot
West
through
door
the
is
door.
still under control.
Slow them down. You want
Bandaging
slow
on the
them down?
north.
Under
Two
control,
time
no
to
one is-
move around.
Copy.
South.
Hey, you want me to look at these?
Does anyone have eyes on west door so I can reload?
Still
I
watching
got
west.
I'm gonna reload. I'm gonna reload. Guns down on the west. Guns down on the west.
One down northwest. I'm gonna have to. Someone-
He's inside. He's peeking right now with an
Alright,
AK.
man's down. North side, northwest side, man's down.
Or correction, south. Smoke just outside the south.
I'm back up. Guns up on the west. I got eyes on west.
Keep eyes.
He's inside. He's inside.
Dave down. We got one down.
He's crawling. Another one coming to peek right now.
Got him.
Oh, thank God, dude. This guy was about to blast my ass.
Yeah, I saved your ass, boy.
There's more jumping in right now. More vaulting in right now.
Which side?
The north. They're inside.
Alright. I'm issuing command. I've asked them to reinforce. Just hold them off as long as you can. Good work so far.
I got 2 more. I got 2 more. Got 2 more.
I'm looking. I'm looking. Can't
He's
really
he's
cover.
outside the wall on the north. Outside on the wall northeast.
Who's moving into our west?
All right. Look at where I am on the map marker. He's on the opposite side of the wall. You see where I am on the map? He's on the opposite side of this wall.
Copy, got you. Alright, force covered our east, so I'm gonna move towards the well.
Alright, friendly's coming in on the west.
Ah!
Karma down, Karma
Alright,
down.
north side.
God damn it! I almost dropped the medic too. All right. So let's see what's going on. At 11 downs, our squad has 17 kills of the platoon. But it's still pretty even.
Medics here. Medics here.
Thin Bones and G-Man got in. Oh,
Dropped one
Kuba
inside.
came in from behind him.
Just one.
Shit.
Aardvark, come with me.
Get the squad here.
Contact to our south.
Get command comms.
Southeast.
There's at least 2 enemies in this
Stalker
field.
just got popped by Viper on the
southeast
south.
of me.
Mighty and random person pushing in now. We only have 3. Oh my god, I hate how they changed this. 3 people in the defense. They're still coming in on the north. All this stuff flying around. We're just gonna have to go without it.
That's southeast.
We need to get inside somewhere.
Sure that was.
Yep, it's
Yep.
southeast.
The dude right there.
Kubo, we need to get
They're
inside
all
now.
up. We can't get inside.
Oh, good nade.
We got guys inside. We're on the outside.
Ooh. It just came a little bit further around the corner. We still have thin bones inside the compound as well.
Corner of the compound 2 times.
Southwest. Okay, Aardvark, come with me.
Yeah,
Lama,
bro.
hold this angle. Aardvark and
So
me are
let's
gonna
try to
clear
get a tally. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 friendlies.
They're shooting at me. They're shooting at me.
You got him?
Oh,
I
Kuba
got him,
pushes
I got
thin
him.
bones while
There you
thin bones
go.
was
There you go.
reloading.
More
Nice.
than I'm coming.
Aardvark, peek this south.
Stoop
That
just
sounds
got
pretty
blasted
south
by
of the-
Mighty
Very south.
from the
South
window.
side.
Oh no, from the doorway here.
Kuba, check your east man.
Getting
Can I get
pretty,
covering fire so I can cross the river?
pretty close.
We're busy.
Random person gets dropped by
You mu-
Liberal.
you should be
Good
safe.
shot.
I think our contact now
Just
is
Mighty in there
south.
now. Kuba went down on the west to Viper again. Yeah, Viper again, just holding that outside angle.
Alright, call out the contact where you see it, guys.
That's all that's on the map. So we have, excuse me, Liberal and Pundit holding down this eastern building.
4, get inside the compound.
Lima pushing, about
Check
to
the
push in
radio.
on Mighty.
That's our objective here. Just
Right
protect the
here.
radio. Check your maps, pick an exit or an entrance
Roger
that
that.
someone else
Rest
isn't
is
watching.
used down, by the way, Lon.
Oh my
I'll
god.
cover.
Oh my god, no.
That's the south entrance, Liberal.
No.
He's right in this
Southwest,
corner.
Liberal.
Liberal just died, I think.
Liberal's still up.
Okay, he's right on this corner with me. I'm
Mighty's
going
in
for him.
there, and it's Viper on the outside. Mighty goes down to Liberal. Liberal holding it
Yeah,
down.
he's
It's
going-
just
he gave up.
Viper now. Viper versus 3 Americans. This is pretty close, but Defender's advantage. I think we have this. Viper now realizes he's the last guy alive. He's going to try pushing in. Yeah, he did have the RPK. He was just posted on security on the outside perimeter, which is the proper choice here. Oh, they're going to hear him walking through this. So, Liberal and Lawn in that eastern building, and then, let's see where.
Yeah, I've got
Where
footsteps.
did Lima posted up on the north now? So they have a pretty good control over the inside of the compound. Trying to pie off as much as he can. He hears the radio, he's gonna go for it, but Liberal and Lon are gonna be waiting for him in here. Oh, no, he gets caught in the back by
Good stuff, man.
Liberal.
Good stuff.
Liberal with the clutch positioning.
Alright,
Just
stay vigilant.
clutch positioning. I think that's everyone. Let me look. That's everyone. GG. GG, Americans take
Good
it.
job,
We had
guys.
3
Well
left
done.
remaining.
It was a little cluttered,
Ooh,
but we pulled off.
my
Good
God.
job. So, Karma,
God.
you kind of carried, but you know.
I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and a special thanks to my channel members. If you want to support the channel and get up to 20% off my whole game store, check out that blue join button down below. Speaking of game store, you can buy my favorite games and official merch at Karmakut.com, so check it out. Looking for more content to watch? Try our last video here or sub on the right for future uploads. Finally, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.